All right, guys, welcome to the overview this evening, and hope everybody enjoyed that little bit of hold music we had kicking at the beginning. Want to welcome everybody onto the line this evening, and just so we're not strangers, my name's Gary Stern. I'm based here in Melbourne or Indialantic, Florida. Normally, I'd say that's where I'm from, but a lot of us are pretty much wherever we're from is where we're at right now. Kind of hunkered down in these times that we're in right now. So want to welcome you guys to this overview tonight. I'm hoping over the next 20 to 30 minutes to really lay out for you a plan to help optimize your health, as well as a plan that can help optimize your financial situation as well, should you care to take advantage of it. So a little bit about me, my background, guys, and we all have a story to tell, right? So my story is that I started off my professional career as a physical therapist. It's something that I blew my knee out in college. It's something I always wanted to do. I love taking care of others, and I had that opportunity to do so as a physical therapist. And one of the places that I had the pleasure of working was the Steadman Hawkins Clinic in Vail, Colorado. You see some of the athlete pictures around in my office here. Those are professional athletes from all over the world that I had the opportunity to take care of. I absolutely loved what I did. But guys, when the insurance companies kind of got their hands in things, and I realized that I was at somebody else's beck and call, I was building their business still at the end of the day. And the insurance companies were dictating how much time I could spend with a client, what I could say to them, what I could do with them as far as physical therapy was concerned. And it got to a point where I was already starting to consider other opportunities. Right around that same time, my dad passed away of cancer. My mom got sick with cancer. And I went on an all-out assault on aging. I was doing everything I possibly could, from exercising like a fiend to beginning to eat healthier, all the things I needed to do to improve my health. And at the same time, moved home to help take care of my mother back here to Florida, where I am now, to take care of my mother and hopefully help her extend her life there. While she was, fighting cancer. And so I did get to spend an extra few years with her before she eventually passed on. And it was in that time frame I realized I needed a change in life, right? I needed to do everything possible to optimize my health, but I also needed to find a way to have more time freedom to be able to take care of my mom. Or one day when I had my own family, I didn't want to be stuck at work all day long. Little did I know then what the economy was about to do, right? When we got to the end of 2008 and 9. So I went into pharmaceutical sales. I left the field of physical therapy, went into pharmaceutical sales. And although that was amazing, and, in the mid 2000s, right? 2005, 6, 7, we were basically printing money in that profession. It wasn't as patient centric as I would have liked. I wasn't helping or feeling like I made as much of a difference as I would have liked. Right? A lot of it came down to profit, and it was a profitable industry to be in. And then came that financial crash of 2007, 8, 9. And I watched as about 60 to 70% of my friends and family lost their jobs, literally like overnight. As I was talking to my friend Esteban today, he said right now his daughter feels like, when there's nobody out on the streets right now because of the economy that we're in and the everything that's going on with the coronavirus, it felt like it happened like Thanos, if you watch those movies out of the Marvel movies. And so it literally feels like that. So same thing happened at the end of 2008, 9, right in that time frame. And although I survived round after round after round of layoffs, I knew at that point I needed a change. I needed to look at something different, right? I was taught by a very wise person once who said, dig your well before you're thirsty. Dig the well before you're thirsty. And I knew I needed to dig my well at that time period. So that'll make more sense as we go along here. So I started looking at alternative streams of income, and it was crazy. In 2011, this fell in my lap. So here I am as a pharmaceutical rep, making money still, but worried if I'm still going to have a job, worried if the insurance companies were basically going to eliminate my position essentially completely, or if my income was going to continue going down, because it had gone down from 2009 to 2011. I was making less money, doing more work. And I don't know if any of this sounds familiar to you or resonates with you. all at the same time, I'm trying to be a dad, right? I wanted to be that dad. I wanted to be in the classroom. I wanted to be at all those practices and games and performances and everything else. So maybe you can relate to some of that story. Maybe you can't. But I know that for me at that time period, I was looking, I had my antennas up and looking for a different way, a better way of doing things. And it was right around that time frame that somebody approached me with the field of nutrigenomics. And that was kind of me, although it doesn't look like me. She has much better looking hair than I do. At that time, I was like, neutral what? We're going to activate Nrf2 activation and nutrigenomics and biohack. Like, it was all these terms that I was very unfamiliar with. And my cycling coach approached me and said, look, Gary, there's something that you could use that'll help improve your recovery so that you can recover faster after those difficult workouts. And by the way, nobody even knows about it. And I'm like, all right, yeah, send your video over. So a lot of you guys may have already seen an ABC primetime video clip. If you have not seen that, make sure you get back with the person who shares this opportunity with you and ask to see that video. Literally, when we're done with this tonight, ask them to see that ABC investigative news report. And they'll send you to a website, crazyyellowpill.com/science, where you can check that out. So I ended up not watching the video, but instead 2 weeks went by. And then my cycling coach reaches out, Simon, and he says, Gary, there's a clinical study too that you might be interested in. Now, clinical study, science, scientific proof, without a shadow of a doubt, a peer-reviewed clinical study, absolutely, send it over. And I read that clinical study, guys, twice. I read it 2 times in a row, and I knew from that point forward, my wife and I were going to be on these products for the rest of our lives, period. At that point, what he was teaching me about, guys, and I didn't even know it, was a product called Protandim. See, our bodies, as we age, our bodies oxidize, right? It's like rusting from the inside out. Our cells lose the ability to fight off that oxidation or oxidative stress. Think of it as cellular aging. And our body has this system of enzymes naturally, survival enzymes, survival genes like glutathione and catalase and SOD, superoxide dismutase. Don't worry about the fancy names. They're survival genes. That means without these survival genes and enzymes, you won't stay alive, period. And they're designed to fight off oxidative stress or cellular aging and inflammation. And he starts talking my lingo, and I start reading this clinical study that shows that only Protandim, it's the only product in the world in history that's lowered oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. In fact, in the John Quinones ABC Primetime Investigative Report that I'm encouraging you to go watch, his levels went down even more than that in a shorter period of time. I'm not going to give you the exact numbers because I want you to go watch it and see for yourself. So that ignited a firestorm. People are like, where can I get this product that lowers oxidative stress? Let me put it to you this way. Oxidative stress is implicated in virtually every disease state and virtually every dysfunction, any kind of problems that people are having. Oxidative stress plays a role. Now, I'm not here to say that we prevent, cure, diagnose, treat any kind of disease. You'll even see that little statement in the box right there on that slide. We can't say that. But what I can say is oxidative stress is bad for you. It's linked to hundreds of different dysfunctions in the body. And only the Protandim Synergizer is the only product, natural, scientifically proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you a website you can go to go see the clinical study for yourself. Now, it also has been shown to improve cellular repair and rejuvenation. So again, thinking about the world that we're living in right now, I don't know a single person that wouldn't want to repair their cells, rejuvenate the process, strengthen their cells along the way. Esperanza, please mute your line. Thank you. Who wouldn't want to strengthen their cells right now? Lastly, the National Institute on Aging, one of those clinical studies that was done by the National Institute on Aging. They asked to use our product because for 20 years, they've been studying all these different products, both synthetic or man-made and natural, and they've never found a natural product that lengthened the lifespan of a mammal until Protandim came along. So Protandim to this day is the only all-natural product that lengthens the lifespan of a mammal by 7%. It's not us telling you that, guys. That's the National Institute on Aging. So when I learned all this, you could see why I got so excited about it. I mean, you see the ingredients across the bottom, 5 plant ingredients that instead of supplementing, adding all this stuff to your body, you take one pill, it activates the body, it flips the switch so that you can do more and feel better every single day. It was a no-brainer to me. A lot of people say, oh, I could take all those different ingredients separately, but nobody does. You don't know the recipe. You're not going to take them in the exact ratios at the exact same time like you would having it in one simple pill that's taken one time a day. So the company took that and started to do a little bit of research. And then all of a sudden, all the professionals got wind of it. And all these different universities, the American Heart Association, all these different universities that you see across the bottom and organizations started doing their research. They funded the research to look at using Protandim Nrf2 in a lot of different ways in the body, right? And so you can go see all that research for yourself at pubmed.gov. A lot of times people say to me, well, let me go do my research before I get started. And I encourage them to go review the research that's already been done for you. There's now over 25, 26 peer-reviewed studies with the likes of the American Heart Association saying this product lowers oxidative stress, which in turn does X. And it might help other areas in the body that oxidative stress has a result in. Regardless, your cells are going to be stronger and healthier as a result of taking it. Again, don't take our word on it. These are just some of the areas that have covered it. Sanjay Gupta's book, you'll see under that the Banned Substance Control Group and NSF. So it is certified. So Olympic athletes, professional athletes are using these products. It's not just that they can. They've already been on this product, some of them, for 8 and 9 years now. Right? So you're just now learning about it. They've already been using it for the last 8 or 9 years. Also, there are patents. Guys, that means that we are protected. Nobody can copy what we have. So if you put your business cap on for a second, we own the exclusive rights to these products that I'm showing you. Nobody can copy them because of the patents. And we already have the scientific proof and validation. And oh, by the way, it's been available for over 10 years to the public now. So it's not like it's something that just came out yesterday and you have to worry what other data is going to come out on it. All the data that keeps coming out is more and more favorable. So the company has looked at a couple of other pathways in the body. One of those is the Nrf1 pathway. The first one I was talking about was Nrf2. It's a protein messenger that got activated that told your body to lower the oxidative stress and inflammation. In this case, by activating Nrf1, again, you're flipping the switch. You're turning the body on. You're activating, not supplementing, but activating the body to produce more mitochondria. Guys, that's where we get our cellular energy from and our cellular health so that our cells are at peak production, at peak performance. Again, in the world we live in right now, I don't know about you, but I want my cells to have a whole lot of energy, peak performance, and get rid of all the waste and byproduct that's out there and live healthier. I want my cells around longer and healthier so that my body is as strong and healthy as it could possibly be right now. You'll get that with the Nrf1 Synergizer. Finally, we launched the NAD Synergizer. And the NAD Synergizer, guys, was just launched a few months ago. You see all the different benefits there. The bottom line is it increases your body's sirtuin production. Sirtuins are like the master antioxidant enzymes that our body produces. And here's the deal. That enzyme production, as you see there in that center graph right near the bottom of the screen, declines naturally with age. And there's only one way that really increases that, and that's caloric restriction, like to the tune of 600 calories a day. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to just take 600 calories a day. I need to have a little bit more than just 600 calories a day. With our product, not only do you start to see improvements within 4 to 6 weeks like you do with caloric restriction, within 24 hours, you double the amount of sirtuins that are circulating through your body. That boosts your mental and physical energy, that gives you that, improves your mood, that gets rid of some of the inflammation. It helps remove cellular waste, promote longevity, everything that you want so that you can feel better and do more at the end of the day. So the company's smart. they put this into the Tri-Synergizer, that each one of these is a synergizer in and of itself, right? It synergizes the body. It encourages, they work, the 5 ingredients or the 4 ingredients in each product work together to activate each of those pathways. And each of the 3 products work together to do those overall benefits: lower your oxidative stress or your cellular aging, support mitochondrial function, where you get your energy from, right? Increase sirtuin activity, which helps your body get rid of that waste and improves the longevity of not just your cells, but of you, so that you can feel better and do more. So we've put that together into bottled form or into packet form. Guys, the packets are super easy. You can just literally grab a packet and go with you in the morning. Here's what we never expected. The benefits that I gave you were each of those products individually, but when stacked together into this Protandim Tri-Synergizer, you'll note that the Nrf2 product works exponentially better, that the Nrf1 product works exponentially better, and that the NAD product works exponentially better than using it by itself. So the bottom line is, people say, well, which one's the most important? And I say all 3 of them, because they work synergistically together to activate your body so that your body gets rid of that oxidation, gets rid of the inflammation, increases the mitochondrial production, and gets rid of the old NAD and promotes new NAD so that you have new sirtuin production for that mood and that longevity and everything else. So guys, you can see from that graph right there, you don't have to worry about the individual terms, all the scientific terms. Just know that it's backed by science and proven that you use these together, and it's way more powerful than any of them by themselves. So what I spoke to you about was our flagship products. We've taken that same technology and put it into a skincare system called the True Science Skincare line. It's a facial cleanser, perfecting lotion, eye serum, and anti-aging cream, because let's face it, our skin is the largest organ in our body and ages faster than most other areas of our body. It's exposed to so many toxins out there. We've also put that into the hair care system. Sorry, I don't have hair, but the hair care system is there to, it's Nrf2 activated as well. Both of those are Nrf2 activated. What that means is it's activating the cells in your skin and in your scalp to literally be healthier and live longer. Same thing with our pets, with the Protandim product in there in the middle. That's that Nrf2 activation there. Same thing with our brain function. I did a little presentation on that earlier today, specifically on Axio, so that instead of all the artificial flavors, sweeteners, colors, all the junk that's out there that's really not good for you, why not just activate the brain and turn it on to be more focused and clear, right? And be able to concentrate better and get rid of that doldrum in the middle of the afternoon where you're like wanting to fall asleep on the couch drinking Axio, and you can keep going with clean, smart energy at the end of the day. And lastly, we have a weight management platform to complement our other activating products like our probiotic. Again, you want to have a healthy gut. Healthy gut is a healthy immune system. An immune system, very important right now. It's always important, but today more so than ever, important to have a healthy immune system. And then the Omega Plus, which is an omega-3 fatty acid. So you ask yourself, how do you get these products? Like, I've never heard of it before. How do I get them? And it's simple. Follow up with whoever invited you to watch this presentation this evening, and they'll get you started immediately at a discount on these products. The only way to get them is through an authorized independent distributor of LifeVantage products. That's the only way. They were sold in retail for years, guys, for a couple years. The problem was nobody got educated on them, and people were going in thinking they were buying a supplement or just another antioxidant, not realizing they were buying an activator that turned their cells on at the genetic level to do what they were supposed to do naturally. So go back with the person who invited you to this. They'll get you going on the products immediately, right? Free shipping is simple. Just enroll on the products on a subscription so you don't have to reorder them every month. I don't know about you, but I'm really glad that I have toilet paper on a subscription with Amazon right now because I didn't have to go fight the lines or anything else. It just got shipped straight to my house. And those of you that are watching this in the time frame that you're watching it know exactly what I'm talking about with that one. So that's how you get the free shipping. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what if I want to share these products with others? And guys, it's possible. It's super, super simple to do so. I would encourage you then to jump on board with one of our packs. So you might even be saying, why? Why this? I told you I was going to come back and talk to you about digging the well before I was thirsty. Guys, I jumped on board with one of these 9 years ago. I swore I wasn't going to do one of those silly businesses, right? Those network marketing businesses. I was a true business owner. I own a bike shop. I was a pharmaceutical rep at the time. And I said, I'll just do it on the side and I'll tell a few friends and family about it. The crazy thing is they wanted to tell a few friends and family, and they wanted to tell a few friends and family. What I realized was that was the business. We're literally just out there talking about the benefits of our products, not even telling the whole story. That's why you were invited onto this webinar, so that somebody else will tell you the story through an overview, and you can make a decision how you choose to get involved. Whoever invited you to this didn't go through some big, long sales presentation with you. They merely invited you to come learn more. The company, LifeVantage, publicly traded on NASDAQ, able to weather the financial storm that we're in right now because we have cash. We are virtually debt-free. You can go look at all this. It's traded on NASDAQ right there alongside Google, Apple, all the other world's largest companies. We don't have to worry about production. Our CEO and our COO have ensured that we have all the raw materials we need. In fact, we have 9 months worth of product ready to be shipped right now, and the raw materials to make product for the next 2 years. Even if we were never able to get any other supplies, we've already gotten the supplies. We already own them. So we've got that amazing corporate team, quality control, shipping, website, everything you need to open up a business. You do that with either a platinum, gold, or silver pack. It's simple, guys. You get a start kit in there with a little bit of literature. You get the products so that you can start using them yourself. In the platinum pack, you even get a little extra product so you can start sharing that out with others, and you're in business immediately. You can go as big or as small as you want. Our system is simple. It's super simple. It's designed to be run with one of these things. Right now, in the world we live in, when restaurants are shut down, businesses are shut down, travel is shut down, hotels are shut down, virtually everything is at a standstill. As long as this cell phone still works and I have an internet connection, my business hasn't slowed down one iota. In fact, if anything, it's picked up because people want to boost their cells' strength right now, the health of their cells. And they're looking for ways to earn income from home. Even just a little bit of extra income on the side makes a huge difference. And most of them, the number one fear that they have is, how do I do it? And we say, you're not in business by yourself. You're in business for yourself. But you have a team of people here who will help you share this very simply the way that we're showing you right now. Here's what the website looks like. So you could just jump right on. We can send that shopping cart. Notice it says share there on the button. You can literally share a shopping cart with people and they can check out right like that online. Here's what the website looks like, beautifully done, where you click on it to learn more and to get more information on each of our products or on the company or on how to earn money with our company when it's all said and done. Not sure what that is. All of a sudden I got a little spinning wheel. That is not good. Come on. I'm going to stop the share for just a second here, guys, only because I hope I didn't just lose my internet connection. Hold on for me just 1 minute, guys. Uh-oh. And I've lost pretty much.
We still see you. All good.
Okay, you still see me. Do you see any slides?
No slides, just you,
okay.
And that's all right.
I'm
going
to keep talking because at this rate, what the next step is, you've gotten started on a pack. You've determined that you're not in business by yourself. You get the free replicated website, all the other benefits that go along with the product. And on top of that, you start sharing it with people. And again, you can go as big or as small as you want. I just was going to tell a few family members initially. I didn't ask them to take the products. I told a handful of people, you're going to take these products. And the crazy thing was, not only did they want to take them, they wanted to tell some of their friends and family as well. And that's how it started. So if you tell a few people, you're going to make a few dollars, right, in this business. But when those people tell a few people and they tell a few people, it starts to grow exponentially. And it gets to the point where the compound effect really kicks in. And this thing starts to grow way out of proportion. Like it starts to just grow organically by itself. And so that's what we say when we talk about a system. It's literally you're inviting people to take a look at a video, to get them to an overview tool like this, to get them on the phone with somebody to get all their questions answered and help get them started. And we do that over and over again. And as that duplicates, we increase our likelihood of gathering more and more customers, which a distributor, quite frankly, is just a customer who gets paid. And that's in turn what creates the incomes. Now, I wish I could show that income disclosure statement right now. I have no idea what my computer has decided to do. But
I could try to pull it up while you're talking if you want.
Do that. If you can pull it up, JLo, that would be fantastic if it allows you to. I think I blocked it out. Yep.
Yes.
So
sorry.
Get back with the person who invited you to the webinar this evening and ask them to see the income disclosure statement. The earnings claim statement is simple, guys. You can see at each rank of the company, it was just updated literally within the last week or two. You can see exactly at each rank or at each level in the company, the average incomes that are being made. And they range anywhere from like 100 to 200 bucks a month extra at that Pro 1 or Pro 2 level, up to in the thousands of dollars, like $3,000 to $7,000 at the 5th and 6th level in the company. We're not talking at the top ranks of the company. We're talking in the middle ranges. People are earning an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month on the side on a part-time basis. In addition to whatever you're doing, maybe you don't have a job right now and you're looking for a way to generate income. Maybe you do and you're looking for a way out. Or maybe you do have a job and it's just not paying you what it used to because your hours or your salary has been cut as a result of the financial world that we're in right now. This is an opportunity to earn not only supplemental income on a part-time basis, but it could eventually lead to a full-time basis like it did for me. Guys, at the Pro 7 rank, the rank that I'm at in the company, the average earnings is around $13,000 per month in monthly income. That's massive. That's basically replaced my income from the pharmaceutical sector. And that happened within 3 years. I hit that rank in the company. What if it took you 3 years? What if it took you 10 to be able to generate that kind of leveraged residual income? Because you're learning about this before the world finds out about it. I have a feeling that coming out of this coronavirus and financial crisis that we're in right now, more and more people are not only going to be looking for answers to live a healthier lifestyle, but answers to ways to generate a leveraged income on the side. And you're learning about it before everybody else, before we go through that massive S-curve of business, through that momentum phase where it goes from what is it to where can I get it? And the fact that you're learning about that now puts you in the driver's seat to capitalize on that growth. That's where 80% of a company's worth, 80% of a company's revenue, 80% of a company's value is generated during that massive uptick known as momentum. And we're on our way into that as we speak right now. People are achieving the rank that I did, and they're doing it in months. Not 3 years, but 3 to 6 months. Not one person, but multiple people have done it quicker. So that should tell you. I know I had a friend worried about, has the time already passed? And it's quite the contrary. Right now is the time, because people are rank advancing and earning incomes faster than they ever had, because so many people, the trends are in our favor. They want to live healthier lifestyles. They want to earn some extra money on the side. And we're in the perfect economy to be able to build that business from the comfort of our homes with our cell phones. So I encourage you guys to reach out, to get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this in the first place, to ask them for more information, right? And to let them know that you're probably one of 3 people. One, you need a little bit more information right now. Maybe you want to learn a little bit more about the comp plan, since we lost the slides right here at this point. Or you want to learn a little bit more about the system and how it works. Fair enough. Get back with them and they'll explain how that works. Maybe you're ready just to order the products right now. Then as soon as you get off this, follow up with them. They'll send you a link to a shopping cart. All you have to do is click on the link and check out. and you'll have the product shipped to your door within 3 to 4 business days on average. Or finally, maybe you're just ready to lock arms and rock and roll. That was me. I didn't want to do the silly business, but I also knew that there were people that I loved and cared about that needed to know about this. And if they were going to find out about it, they might as well find out about it from me. And if I got a little thank you check, much the same way I do if I refer somebody to TD Ameritrade to do some trading, or I refer somebody to get a Southwest or a Delta credit card and I get extra miles in my account, the company was going to send me a thank you check because I was the one that introduced somebody to this. The crazy thing I never expected was that those thank you checks would pile up to the point where it wasn't just based on my efforts, but on the leveraged efforts of hundreds and then later thousands of people generating thousands and thousands. It's now in the millions of dollars in commissions for not just me, but our team. Our team has generated millions of dollars in commissions. So we welcome you to join our team. Get back with the person who shared this with you. Let us know which one you are. Need a little info, ready to rock and roll on the products, or let's go. I'm ready to build this business, and we'll help show you how. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good night.